Hi, I'm Sudeep, and I'm here to talk about the my bio-organic agro-free zone I want to create about having organic crops, starting from food grains to fruits, vegetables, fisheries, and everything that you can think about. I'm here on my land, and right behind me you would see, I have plenty of land, which actually, ranges in anywhere from about 300, 200, 300 to about 500 acres. Um, Mostly, this land is within the family, and I have access to it. We have a huge share which we currently own, and the remaining I have within the family that we have paid a token amount, and we have the MOUs with them to buy the remaining land after we pay the remaining amount. So this is probably is the the entire region that you see. uh, Very fertile soil, great for cultivation, agricultural products. You can grow anything you want with minimal addition to the soil. Very fertile, and great to work with if you wish to do cultivate, do agriculture, and and you can grow crops all around the year. So that that too isn't a problem. If you look around, uh, let me show you. Okay. Right, if you would look around, you would see, you know huge area extending into hundreds of acres. I currently have access to nearly about 300 acres. I don't own all of that right now because I haven't paid the entire amount. But yes, I have access to most of it, and this is the reason why I'm here. I'm here asking for funding for which I can acquire the remaining land. I can do the needful, begin with the agricultural production, and if you see in the end and the other side of this land, you would see a rivulet, which is this. And let me just walk up ahead real quick. Right. Okay, so bordering the land, we also have a rivulet, which is water body. If you look around behind me, this is bordering the land, and so water's not a problem, irrigation's not a problem. The biggest reason why it propels me is, number one, the location of this area is so wonderful, connecting to five major cities of this region, three different states, one metropolitan city, an airport, a seaport. The seaport is about 5 hours drive from here. The remaining, all the cities are within 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours max. So that's a huge plus, and I will be getting the remaining land for a very cheap price. So that's a huge thing for me, and I guess after that, we've had a professional consultation, testings, and the paperwork for the remaining thing. Uh, like storage, like the agricultural know-how, the professional consultation, and all of that has been done. So that's something that we've done over the years. We've been doing a research on this for the past 3 years. So that's what we have. All I need at this point is to begin the acquisition of the land, and through the funding and the initiatives that will be taken with the funding would also include buying of agricultural equipments, processing the land, and yes, alongside what I'm also planning is, because this is so well connected area, and it connects to some of the major cities and a metropolitan city, which is the city of Calcutta, and we have huge ecotourism prospects. So people also wish to have a organic lifestyle, We wish to have a resort of about 10 to 15 acres, which would include a completely organic lifestyle, including the food habits, oil-free cooking, and self-grown vegetables, fruits, uh, basically everything, yoga and meditative classes and everything, and that too in an environment which is totally pollution free and great for the health. People, I can tell you one thing, people who would come here once would not like to go back, less than 10 to 15 days, minimum. So that's the possibility, and people from all different parts of the world would come in, and they can stay here, get a great living experience. So that's what we have, and I would just walk around and give you another glimpse. So this is what it is, and on my land currently you would see there are a lot of trees, and hundreds of trees and vegetation. This is basically an agricultural belt, and but people are losing interest in agriculture because number one, they're not so exposed to the technology. Number two, they're moving towards the metropolitan cities and bigger cities in search of better life, in terms of luxuries and other things. This is a rural belt, so this is what it is. And since I have such access to such huge plots of land, and that too at such a cheap rate, that's another reason what gives me such a big impetus to go ahead and do this project. I need your help and funding, of course, but yes, one thing's for sure, I would want to keep in touch with every supporter, every donor who wishes to help us see the vision that I see today myself. I wish to create this. I wish to scale this area to over 1,000 acres, which is easily possible with the available land that I have, and then create a huge empire. I have another 3 locations with the same aspects that I have in this land, to go ahead and build multiple location chain, and all our donors, all our supporters would have access to the products, agricultural products. Yes, I forgot to tell you one thing. We have an American client who wishes to invest a sizable amount. He wishes to, obviously interested in the production of cooking oil, as well as some crops, which in specific is very hugely selling in the American and the European markets. So he's interested in buying those out at a very reasonable price in exchange for the money he invests with us. So that's okay, and additional source of income for us. So we have multiple and bordering the land, we would always have planning to have teak plantations, and we have a professional teak company that has decided to we have entered into an agreement with them, who would go ahead and do the teak plantations. And the apart from the boundary wall, the plantations, the other plantations of the teak grossly would include about 30-40 acres, and that would mean thousands and thousands of teak trees, which reach a harvestable size in less than 10 years. So that's we're talking about millions of dollars in 10 years, and I don't, without any additional labor, input, investment, so that's a huge plus. So I invite all of you to come with us, join this eco drive to lifestyle, and healthy lifestyle that everyone looks to achieve. And this is something that will never end, no matter how whatever the time period we can talk about. So this is something huge, big, and I want people to come and join us and take part, and benefit health wise, monetarily, and probably every aspect that I can think of. So I invite you, come over, take a look. We wish to keep in touch with every investor, every donor, so that we can pass on the benefits, huge benefits that we generate from this project, in terms of the resort, in terms of the agricultural productions, crops, products, fruits, vegetables, oil, everything, practically everything that you can think of, and we're ready to pass it on to our people, and even dividends on the revenues, the profit that we generate, we're good. We have no problems, because if someone can see the vision that we envision currently, I'm fine. So yeah, welcome, and please support us, help us out, and thank you so much for watching.